the next thing is just talking about what girls like during sex.
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing is stop. If you're going to fuck a girl, you know, you do foreplay, whatever. The problem that always occurs, at least for me with a guy, is they seem to want to rub your fucking clitoris as if they're trying to start a fire rather than.
Oh my God.
Rather than. I
think those are inexperienced guys that are doing that.
I heard on another podcast that they say it's like an egg yolk and you don't want to pop it. That's how you should treat it.
Oh my God. I've never heard that. That just gave me a very bizarre visual.
I know.
Well, to go off of what you're saying, you know, because I have had a good amount of experience with, you know, like, I don't know. For a while, I thought it was very intriguing to me to fuck new people because I felt like each one was a different experience, which was fun. And then it was almost intriguing to me of like, how is this person in bed? How is this, like, what does this person do? And from my experience, I remember I was talking to this guy, and the first time that we were going to hang out one-on-one, I was going to his house that night after I was working. I was like working at night. And when I went there, obviously, like, one thing led to another, and we ended up having sex. But I remember that the whole lead up was so good that it was like, when it was one thing after the other, like sexual wise, I was like, holy fuck, there's no way he's going to be good at the next thing. There's no way. And I will say that I feel like for the people listening, I feel like the main thing that he did that was so good is that it literally was like step by step.
Yeah.
Nothing was rushed. It wasn't just like, take your pants off, let's fuck. You know, it started out with making out, and then it was some foreplay, you know, like fingering, eating out, and fingering. That's like a really big one to me. I think that like makes, you know, eating out so much better. Like, men, like, use your hands. Like, don't be afraid. Like, obviously, like Claudia said, don't be rough and psychotic with it.
Yeah, like you're
like get into it,
that?
But be more like, just like, don't be afraid. You know what I mean? And I'm sure if somebody doesn't like something, they're gonna tell you. But like I said, I think it was because it was step by step to the point that when it finally got to the sex, even though his dick wasn't huge, like, I mean, I could still feel it, so it was fine. But like, it was. Everything before that was just so like remarkable.
Yeah.
That was just like, holy shit, like, this is great. And then I think that like he was like breathing heavy, and like he like a booger went in my mouth. I like remember that. Swear to God, true story. And I was like, oh my God. But like in the moment, it was so good that I just swallowed it. I swear to God.
I just swallowed it.
Didn't I tell you that?
You did tell me that. That's actually so fucking funny.
It was definitely a booger.
You know when something just happens, you're like, okay, that was a little bit cringeworthy, a little bit like
but like
ick,
I can't fuck
I'm
this
gonna
moment
look
up.
past it. Yeah, like whatever.
Yeah.
One of the things that I heard lately, I was listening to Harry Jowsey's podcast, and like something that he said that I feel like it just made so much sense and was like such good advice, was if you are having sex with a girl for the first time or any time, regardless of whether like it's just a fuck buddy or like just a first time hookup or a one-time hookup, one night stand, the way to get a girl or to give a girl pleasure with that is to kind of treat it like as if like, I forget how he worded this, but he was kind of saying like you have to be very like almost loving and like romantic, like, you know, like do little things like have your hand like behind their head when you're making out, stuff like that, because for girls it's so mental that if you get them in that like mind state that like, wow, this is like just so good from like all aspects, not just like you're trying to like hard fuck and then be done with it. Like,
no, I do agree. I think that I've always said that one of my favorite things is like if a guy like takes both of his hands and like grabs your face like like lightly, like when he kisses you, or like hold your head, like things like that, they definitely get you.